guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Remi for those that are new here, and if you're new here, chances are you haven't yet subscribed to this channel unless you did it already. But if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe down below. Click the link down below to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment if you find this video helpful. It goes a long way to help this channel, and it also encourages me. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to draft a puffy sleeve pattern from your basic sleeve pattern. I have a video on my channel showing how I drafted my basic sleeve pattern, so if you'd like to watch that, I'll link it above here or here, I'm not sure, and it will also be in the description box down below. So this puffy sleeve is going to be puffy both at the top and at the bottom. You can decide to gather the bottom into a cuff, or you can use an elastic to just gather it, and the top is going to be gathered into our armhole. So without further ado, let's get right into this tutorial. So yeah, I have my basic sleeve pattern that I'll be using for this tutorial. I'll start by transferring it onto fresh pattern paper. And when doing that, make sure to transfer your guidelines and your notches as well, as these will come in handy when it's time to slash and spread this pattern. Next, I'm going ahead to divide the two sections in the middle even further to have more lines to slash, basically more places to add volume to this pattern. After doing that, I'm going ahead to cut out my pattern. Now I'm going ahead to slash the first two lines and the last two lines, leaving the middle line untouched. Now it's time to spread our sleeve. I'll start by pasting down the first section of the sleeve. At this point, you need to decide how big you want your sleeve to be, basically how much extra volume you want in your sleeve. I decided to add 1.5 inch between each section of the sleeve. This will give me an extra volume of 6 inches, and that is okay for me. So this is basically your decision. Decide how much volume you want and divide that between each panel of the sleeve. And this is why we need the guidelines. The guidelines will help guide us so that the sleeve is actually pasted the way it's supposed to be and everything works well together without anything getting skewed. So I'm just going ahead to spread 1.5 inch between each section of the sleeve and paste the next section. And now once that is done, I will go to my top line, that's the very middle of the sleeve, and add an extra 1.5 inch at the top. This will help the top of the sleeve puff more, and I will connect the new point into my forearm line and my back line. And once that is done, also transfer your notches. You know, we've already spread the sleeve, so this is even more important at this point to identify the back and front of the sleeve. I'm also going ahead to add an extra 1 inch at the bottom. This is because I'm using an elastic band, and that is sort of necessary because once you attach the elastic, the sleeve is going to jump up. And now I'm going ahead to add my allowance all around. Once I'm satisfied with everything, I can go ahead and cut out my sleeve. Now I'll go ahead and cut out a channel for the elastic. Basically, I'm just going to measure 1 inch from the bottom of the sleeve. That is 1.5 inch when I add the extra allowance. And this will serve as the elastic channel for the sleeve. So you need an elastic channel per sleeve. Since we're going to have 2 sleeves, you'll cut out 2 elastic channels. Now I'm just going ahead to label that's my puffy sleeve, and you will cut two except you're having a one sleeve bodice. And I'm just including over there that I already added allowance, so WA is with allowance. Now I've gone ahead and cut my sleeves on my fabric of choice, and I made sure to transfer the notches. This is very important, and you guys will know why very soon. And here I also have my elastic channel for the bottom of the sleeve. So I'm going to start by sewing right sides together of the elastic channel to the bottom of the sleeve. And I'll also sew a basting stitch between one notch and the other, and we're going to gather it back into the necessary measurement. So after sewing the bottom, I'll go ahead and turn it back and then fold it. Basically, we're trying to sew the channel. At this point, I realized that I made the elastic channel too big because the elastic I'm using is quite small. So I'm just going ahead to trim it a little so the channel can be, the necessary width that I want. So once I'm satisfied with what I have, I'll just go ahead and fold it once and sew edge stitch that down. And I think that is okay for the width of my elastic. Now I'm bringing back my sleeve, my basic sleeve pattern, because we're going to measure the distance between the line B and the line F, and this will guide us when it's time to gather the upper part of our sleeve. So what I have there is 7 3/4. So from line B to line F I have 7 3/4. So I'll go ahead and gather my elastic. I was moving my hands a lot, sorry guys. I'll go ahead and gather the upper part of my sleeve till I get the necessary measurement, which in my case is 7 3/4. And you guys can see we're already getting the puffy effect that we want and love so much. So once I'm satisfied with the measurement, I will tie that point, and you guys can see like that just comes out so nicely. And now I'll go ahead and insert my elastic. So when inserting your elastic, keep an eye out for the other end of the elastic, and once you get to the other end, like once it gets to that point, just pin it down so your elastic doesn't get lost in the channel. And also pin the other edge down. And now I'll go ahead and fold it right sides together and sew down using my 1/2 inch sewing allowance. And that's it guys, our puffy sleeve is ready. Yeah, I really love the outcome, and you guys can see how easy and straightforward it was to make. So that's it for today's video. If you are yet to subscribe at this point, please, just a gentle reminder, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and leave a comment down below. I will see you guys in the next video, and I think you guys should turn on the notification bell because trust me, you don't want to miss the next video. Bye, see you.